From the riot at the Dog Park Studios, it's Live with Johnny. And now, here's Johnny!
Right there. Did it work this time?
It did.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You can tell we haven't been back in a while. It took us 17 tries to get this thing off the ground tonight. It's now 8:45 Pacific time.
That was a struggle.
We are back. We did not warn anybody we were coming back. There were no posts saying we will be back. We just decided to surprise everybody, and you know, quite honestly, nobody watches on Mondays anyway. They all watch Tuesday through Friday, which we are very appreciative for.
Thanks.
Go to our website, which is livewithjohnny.com, and please, Hannah,
like, comment, and subscribe.
Mash that like button.
Louise.
Mash it.
Anyway, I wasn't going to bring it up, but because you're so weird about your internets and your dark webs, Tommy Lee Schlong, how many times did you Google that?
Once.
Okay.
It only took me once
Wait,
to
what
find
are we
it.
talking about?
Tommy Lee posted his whole dick on Instagram.
Oh,
I mean, first of all,
I didn't know this.
that's not breaking news. The entire world has seen Tommy Lee's dong. They all saw him honk the horn on the boat.
Years ago.
We've all seen it.
Yep.
But I think
Does anyone want to see it?
I think he.
I have it on my phone right now.
No.
You want to see it?
First of all, are you?
Holy fuck.
Wait a minute. You have it as your screensaver?
No, I just pulled up the photo.
Jesus
Dude, he's got a third leg. That is a massive
There's
penis.
no way they don't call him tripod. But anyway, what was I going to say?
I know, it got you all distracted.
Yeah,
So I
well,
tried to
that'll do it.
Take your breath away.
When you say sidetracked, I think embarrassed for myself. But anyway, if herpes was a person, it'd be Tommy Lee. He's so.
That's your man.
I don't know. Like, I can admit when a guy is good looking. Like, I know I'm good looking. I'll admit that. You know, Bradley Cooper's a good looking guy, right?
Ryan Reynolds. You're in that
Ryan,
crew.
I like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Like, he's a handsome man. Brad Pitt in Fight Club, handsome man.
Good looking man.
Meatloaf had a great rack in that movie.
Bitch tits.
Tommy Lee just looks dirty. He just looks
He
like
looks dirty.
he's
Just
got hepatitis 11.
unsanitary.
It just is
Just.
it is gross. But I knew you. Of course, he's. I mean, I call my bong Tommy Lee. I put my mouth on it. Oh my god! This is Hannah's last show, so all the viewers who have been complaining about get her off the show, you will wish is my command. No, I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. Nobody said
Someone
that.
called you sexy.
Who did that? Oh, PJ. PJ is a handsome man. PJ is one of those guys where I think he's like 5 to 10 years older than me, yet somehow looks 15 years younger than me and is in great shape. Him and another guy, I used to work with PJ, and him and another guy, Eddie, they're the type of guys who's like, we're going to go for a bike ride, like pedal bike.
Uh-huh.
And they go to like Wyoming and back, and they don't even break a sweat. They're those guys where I'm like, you know, I couldn't do that. A lot has happened. When was our last show? Sometime in December, right? Was it our Christmas special?
It was July at some point.
That's
I'd have to look it
right.
up.
Yeah, Hannah wishes she got under the mistletoe with Tommy Lee's dong. You're old enough. I can make those jokes.
I think she's funny.
You're 13. Figure it out. A lot in the world has happened, but I went on my honeymoon.
Yes.
Yep. We went to Las Vegas. My wife. I love saying that. My wife. She's a dime. She gets an email. Like, we got to the point we were going to do the baseball park thing, but we just never really figured it out. And it's kind of good we didn't, because what we learned traveling from Connecticut to Las Vegas is delayed flights and rental cars and games get rained out, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, my high roller card shark of a wife gets an email from MGM Grand in Las Vegas. We stayed in Las Vegas 4 nights, 5 days for free. Hotel paid for, because she likes to gamble away
Wait,
and have fun.
How
Hotel
did they,
for free.
How did they know she existed?
She's
Like,
a MGM Springfield, right here, right in Springfield, we go to all the time. And because they're both MGM, they're like, hey, we know you like Springfield. Want to try out Vegas? And yes, she did. She wanted to try out Vegas.
I'll bet she did.
And so thanks to her, we got to stay out there for free. And then we jumped on flights, and we got out there. We two of us round trip, I think it was less than $900.
That's not bad.
No,
It's
it
not
was
bad.
crazy. Let's talk about flying. It's fucking
I don't want to
unnatural.
talk about flying.
It's unnatural.
It's gross.
Now, you gotta be a tough guy, right? So it's just me and her on the plane. So when shit goes wrong, but so here we are. We're flying from Hartford to Chicago, no problem. O'Hare Airport is becoming one of my next time we go on vacation, I just want to go to O'Hare Airport.
You just want to change over an O'Hare.
Yeah, like
Just
seriously.
insist on a layover.
I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says I went to Chicago and all I did was go to this lousy airport. I love that place. Chicago to Vegas,
Hell.
bro. We went from Hartford to Chicago to California to Las Vegas. I'll tell you the story.
Wait, Hartford to Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you have to go all the way to California? Okay.
I'll tell. Mr. Rano, good evening. Yes, it has been a while. We're back on our summer. We're like a real show. We take our summer hiatus, then we come back, and we do have some big things planned. A couple of things we wanted to do. Doesn't look like they're going to happen due to scheduling, but a couple of other things. Big things are coming here on Live with Johnny. It's going to be a great fall and winter for us here at LWJ. So we're on the airplane, and from from Chicago to Vegas is like 3.5 hours, whatever the fuck. All of a sudden, pilot gets on the thing and he says, "Hey, listen,
Guys, listen.
and I feel like he should have started it with "to whom it may concern," which is fucking all of us, bro. And he says Vegas is having some weather. Due to that, we cannot land there right now. Also, but wait, there's more. We cannot circle the airport because we don't have enough fuel.
Tank's almost
Dude.
empty. There's weather.
So what the fuck do you do? Sit in the plane?
You die. You just crash and you die.
We eat each other and shit.
Dude, you ever see the show Yellow Jackets?
No.
Or Last of the Mohicans? That's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm the fat guy. These fuckers are
Yeah.
gonna kill.
Right.
Look at the meat on me, bro.
Yeah.
I am like 4 days worth of good food.
More.
And if I taste like anything I eat, they're gonna love it. I bet you I taste like a perfectly seasoned Italian rotisserie chicken. But anyway, so he goes, "See, now we can't land." I'm like, "You have got to be shitting me." He goes, "We have to land in Ontario, California." First of all, who knew there was an Ontario, California?
I was sure you were going to say Canada. But go
Nope.
on.
So all of a sudden, we don't have enough fuel to circle Vegas till we can land. Now we're going to Ontario, California. Now I feel like we've been on the plane for way too long. And now I'm closing my eyes. Amy and I are watching The Shield on these flights, by the way. Amy's
Great
into
show.
The Shield. We'll get into
show.
that in a minute.
Okay.
She's like got addicted to The Shield. Out of control. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm not asking Amy any of this stuff because I have to be the man in the relationship, and we don't.
Right.
I don't want to. If she sees that I'm nervous, she's gonna get nervous, right? So
You're the rock.
she
You're her
doesn't say
pillar.
anything. Right afterwards, you talk about it. She's like, "You handled it really well." Well, let me tell you something. If she ever tried to hold my hand during those times, I could have went like this and filled the cup with water. Okay, we don't have fuel to fucking circle Vegas. You know how long we've been on this plane? So now I'm closing my eyes and I'm trying to distinguish the sounds of the engines and how many are going. And if that changes, then the pitch changes,
Right.
that means slowly we're shutting down.
Then you're in crisis mode.
Dude. Not
I,
good.
I mean, I feel like
So
an airline is going to know how much fuel they need to get. Like, did you need to be that concerned? Like, they probably know.
I'm going to say if the good Lord wanted us to fly, he would have gave us wings, and these people are all fucking testing fate.
Here, I agree.
Right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's not.
So then we land in Ontario, California, and they make us all get off the plane so they could fuel it up. Only to tell us, listen, we got a departure time, but it's in 45 minutes, so we all have to board this plane fast enough to get to our time. If not, you're all spending the night in Ontario, California. Why get us off the plane just to refuel it? All you got to do is you go to the family to the gas station. You don't get out of the car, fuel the fucking thing up.
No, the bigger question here is, since when is there weather in Las Vegas? Like, does Las
We'll
Vegas
get to that.
have
No,
weather?
no. So here's the thing.
Okay.
We'll get to
I was
that.
gonna say, dude,
Stop
I've never
jumping me on this thing, you bastard.
I've never seen it raining there
Oh.
once.
So we get to Ontario. So now, first of all, and I have to give Amy credit for this. When was the last time you boarded a flight?
3
Right.
years ago.
Right.
Yeah,
so I have
18.
no history with it. I have no experience, but David, first class, military, and people in wheelchairs, go ahead, get on first. Don't care where you're sitting, get on first.
Get on there.
Then they load the plane from front to back, which is stupid because everybody needs their overhead space. And now, as you're we were always in Group 8, which is the last group. Now you just have a line of people waiting to get to their seats, and everybody's just like, what the fuck? Let the first class on, let the military on, let the old people on, and then load from the back up. And why don't they do that?
It's the most
And I want to
insane
tell you
thing
why.
I've ever seen.
Because we are groomed as a people to be like, you're in Group 1. You're in Group 2. Oh, Group 8. It's your turn now. Hopefully there's space for you, dick. It's so backwards and fakakta that we could be saving so much time. Good use of the word fakakta. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you stoned or
No,
are
I
you
was
just lost somewhere?
I was thinking about the flyer club lady with all the points that I said something to at the airport.
Yes, she was not happy that because I guess if you're in the flyer club, you get to board at a
Earlier,
certain
like
time.
you fly a lot, so you get points.
Oh.
And I made a comment to myself, and she turned around and said something to me.
Well, Hannah, if you don't say it inside your head, right? And
She didn't say it to herself. She said it out loud.
And you say it outwardly so other people can hear it for public consumption. I hate to break it to you, college kid. That is not to yourself.
That lady was
Here's
not
the
happy.
watch this. I'm going to show you. Here's the thought to myself. Now here's the thought that is not to myself. Hannah, fuck's the matter for you?
You fakakta.
Okay. So, what was your thought? What did you say?
I said, why the fuck do these people get to, like, are they better than us? And she's like, we're in the Flyers Club. So,
I've
yeah,
been flying on this
we actually
airline for
do get to
23
board
years.
before you.
So we get the treat. She was fucked.
She was a smash about it, though. And I was only
Well,
like
hey,
15.
Well, in her defense, you were a fucking wise ass when you were 15.
Yeah, I was,
Nothing
but-
has really changed, but can we see the comments, or is that's not scrolling again?
Oh, that's it.
I
that's
think
it?
that's all the comments.
That's all you
There
have.
you go, baby. We think about it though. Like if you go to Disneyland and you get those passes where you get to jump the line. Listen, man, if they paid for it, that's on. If you're
They
too
take
cheap,
that shit
right? If
seriously.
you're too cheap to
Yeah.
not, like, I had a friend who went with his family. He's like, these fucking. First of all, they pay like a guy with that. Well, you don't work there anymore because you quit and left me for dead. But a guy we work with just went there and he's like, yo, I paid the extra 150 or something per person because, first of all, you're in Florida and you're gonna wait and sweat your balls off
No.
when you could just get right to the front of the line. So then we get to Vegas. The room is nice. It's a little, 1998 in there, but beautiful for us. First of all, blackout shades in a hotel room.
I don't like blackout shades.
Oh, they're nice.
And we're funny.
man.
We're a couple of badasses. I think the words that came out of her mouth were, yo, let's make Vegas our bitch by 11 o'clock. She's like, bed? Like, we're going to bed?
Yeah.
So-
I'm tired.
We get to Vegas. It's beautiful. There are scantily clad women and men everywhere trying to get you to take pictures. That's their job.
Of course.
They get out of bed. They put makeup on. They put on their tightest G-string. And then they go out and try to get you to take pictures with them.
I love that.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Like, they're everywhere. And there's dudes handing out escort cards.
That's a trip.
Naked people,
Yeah.
pictures of these chicks. Like the chicks that are on there, those are not the chicks that are coming to your room.
That's false advertising.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
You're not.
It's not.
You're not. You're not. You're going to get that girl as if you ordered her from Wish.com. You are not.
For $1.
Yeah.
The $1
You are
Wish.
not. You're getting the Amazon generic brand of whatever is on that card, right? So they promise you Jennifer Aniston, but what you're really getting Phoebe. You know what I mean? Phoebe's not, right? You understand what I did there,
Phoebe's
right?
not the.
Right,
Okay.
Friends, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even.
Like you
Jennifer
wanted
Aniston.
Chandler, but you ended up with Ross.
I've never
know what I mean?
watched Friends.
I wouldn't mind Ross over Chandler. It's for another night. Go on.
Wayne Watt says I had a nose job.
Wayne Watt.
Yeah. I went and I said, hey, give me the pepperoni one. Yeah, sure. Yeah. This is where Amy, did you ever watch Dr. Pimple Popper?
Yes.
Do I have rosacea? Amy thinks I have rosacea.
Yeah, you do. I've noticed
Fuck
that for
off.
like 7 years that you have rosacea. Like, for real.
All right, that was tonight's Hannah's last show. Thanks for coming in. Doors over there.
Bye.
So anyway, we're in Vegas. Here's what not shocked me, but I was very surprised to find. I did learn that Vegas is a family spot. There's plenty of things for kids. Okay. But when my new wife and I are walking around, and I'm not afraid to admit this anymore. I used to be afraid. When I go to the casinos, I order strawberry daiquiris. They're so good. It's 1:30 in the morning. You got people gambling everywhere, and dude, worried about COVID in Vegas.
They don't give.
Everybody's
fucks,
fucking smoking.
Yeah.
Everybody's jammed in. Like
They don't
I've never.
fucking care.
You walk into a hotel, everybody is smoking. Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was like an 11-year-old kid who hit somebody up for Newport right in front of me. Like everybody in this place is smoking. Everybody. Even the cleaning lady knocks at the door. She got a butt in her mouth. Everybody's smoking.
You can smell it everywhere, dude. Even outside, it's
Dude,
like
it's
fucking cigarettes everywhere.
Everyone is smoking.
Yeah.
And then you got the people who are they're wheeling their kids around, like 1-year-olds, past that, like this in their stroller at 1:30 in the morning, and the dad's got a Marlboro 600 in his mouth, and he's looking for the one machine that's gonna hit and pay the mortgage next month, and he's just fucking hunting. And you see the wife and the older kid, like the 6-year-old, she's dragging him from behind, and she's got a look on her face like, I know you're tired, but if we ask him to go to bed, he's just going to beat us all when we get there. We're not doing this.
It's so morbid.
Might be some
Not
gambling addiction issues. In
Not
Vegas.
happening. But Vegas, you know, they had so many things that you could do. The swimming pools. We walked into a casino called Circus. They had trapeze people.
Oh,
they
that's
had
cool.
clowns.
That's
the
fun.
whole place was an
Yeah.
indoor carnival. They had every carnival and arcade game you could think of in this place. It was amazing.
That's cool.
We didn't play any of them because, you know, there were kids everywhere. We adults and we have a slight gambling addiction, and we just wanted to get right to the games. But it was awesome. Like they were selling cotton candy and nachos. It was like a huge indoor circus. It was great. So I understand why people do bring families to Vegas. But I think somebody's got to talk to the guy who's on the floor at 1:30 in the morning trying to play, you know. It's
I get that they try to make it family friendly, but I just don't think that whole atmosphere
No.
lends
No.
itself.
we tried to do see, Amy says love that girl. Amy says the carnival games didn't pay out, and she's right. Yeah, Amy, Amy's like, I'm glad somebody finally told Johnny has rosacea. I don't. Take a good look. Take a good look.
I've been thinking this for like 8 years now. Like, you just don't have a flare up right now.
I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Is it
Anyway.
like
I
a,
remember I was like 8. I was like, Johnny has really red cheeks. And then as I got older,
I was an alcoholic
was
back
drinking
then.
a lot, man?
even when you were, I
It
know
wasn't red
you,
cheeks, bro. It was Tullamore Dew.
He was flush with
No,
scotch.
it was
Yeah.
it was it's rosacea.
Dude, your father.
your nose
Your
gets
father
really
had.
red.
We used to. You coming over at 6 by 7:30. We were all out of Tullamore Dew, full of guilt, and went to the bar. My cheeks were red. Jesus Christmas.
It's your nose too, though, when it gets
Okay,
red.
Hannah.
Okay.
We'll speak when spoken to. Thanks for coming in. So we were in Vegas, so we decided to do Vegas-y things.
Yes.
We went and saw Carrot Top.
Oof. Gross.
Is he a
Dude.
comedian?
Yeah, the guy in steroids now with the red hair.
He
He's all
doesn't,
gross.
he doesn't
looking.
look like that anymore. He doesn't look pumped at all. I mean, he
No?
looks skinny. No. First of all, I'm telling you right now, hysterical. He put on such a great
He's
show.
a funny guy when he.
He's very personable. He's very into the crowd. Hysterical. Like he did a great job. He was excuse me, this coffee's ripping right through me.
You're fine. Take your time with it.
Shit is strong.
I made that one weaker for you, dude.
Weaker.
Yeah.
Jesus
Took
Christmas.
the edge
dude.
off.
My feet just jumped off and went for a walk outside.
Oh, he does look more normal now, but still really weird.
Yeah, he phenomenally funny, very funny. Put on a great show. You know what the second Vegas-y thing we did was?
What?
We went and saw Chris Angel.
I like Chris
magician.
Angel. Yes, like him.
Is the camera on me?
Yes.
Chris Angel, I want you to look into my eyes. Fuck you.
Okay.
Much like my dime of a wife, we all watched the show. You watch it for years. You got to go see it. First of all, we were late to the show because we had the wrong time. That's number one. Number two, you walk in. You know, he's doing bird tricks, dude.
Oh,
He's
no.
doing bird tricks.
No.
I would like to think at this point in Chris Angel's life, he's past bird tricks. Okay, whatever.
Oh, look at the hair, though. Look at how.
It's-
So,
And he doesn't even look like that anymore. He looks.
No, does he look
No,
neat?
he looks like you know who he looks like with dark hair. He looks like that the medium there, from New Jersey.
Long Island.
Oh, he
Medium.
looks like Long Island medium with brunette hair. That's what he looks like, with dark hair.
Teresa Caputo.
There you go.
Teresa.
And,
you know her fucking name.
Oh, please, Cuckoo Bird over here.
That's
Can you tell me if my dead cat thinks of me, Teresa? So now he's doing bird tricks. Then all of a sudden, then he does this one thing where he brings a couple of women up there and he does a cell phone. And it was a good trick, and he was very personable. And he only did,
he's
but
good
he only
with
did
the
it for like
audience, right?
5 minutes, which sucked. Then he does the thing where I'm gonna do the thing where I hover. Okay, first of all, dude, I'm a 45-year-old man who has to work for a living. Don't try to convince me that you're flying around the room. Okay, cut it out.
We're not buying it.
When he would do the thing where he would levitate, he had me.
No,
But
I
now
buy
he's in.
that.
But now he's in the room. But there's a difference of his body going slowly up. Holy
Yeah.
shit! Now he's like, no, I'm gonna levitate. And he's like, nah, bro,
No.
not buying it. Not buying it, dick face. Not even buying it a little bit. And then the other part of the thing. Now, unfortunately for him, but luckily for him, his son had childhood cancer and had survived. So he does a very big part of his show where he wants to tell us how we can help raise money for that, which is great. And he does a very great, like, in memory of the ones who didn't make it and a good fight for the ones who will.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
Behind it 100%.
Love that.
But then the rest of the show, between the hovering and he's running around and he's got some chick in a leather outfit. He's got another dude in a leather, and they're doing these little dance routines. And he's got a microphone in his hand, and he's running back to the back of the stage. He runs to the front of the stage. He goes, woo! He runs back, woo! And then he comes back, woo! I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Like, he's out of his mind, confused. I don't even think he remembers he's a magician. And I'll tell you, I think it was $150 a ticket.
Oh my god.
So we
no.
paid.
What?
Daddy's talking. We paid $300 to go see this dude. Now listen, it's the most Vegas-y thing we could do. Amy wants to go. We're doing it. I wanted to go. Even I'm like, listen,
It's part of the whole experience. I mean, you go,
like
Chris ain't.
I want to see
get it.
like the things I saw on TV, like make the lady disappear or make whatever. Which Carrot Top had the best joke of all. He was at the Luxor, and he goes, "Yeah, I used to be at the MGM until David Copperfield made me disappear." Fucking funny.
Hold on.
But
There we go. Rim shot.
so then at the end of the show, we just paid $300 to go see this ball bag.
Christ.
Right? Room full of people. Oh, you know who's there? The guy, Anthrax guys.
Scott Ian.
Eddie, the band Anthrax is
Right.
there. Eddie Trunk. Remember the music guy who does all the music reporting, the Trunk report. and all
Oh,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Trunk report. Yeah,
Um,
I got you.
And the guys from System of a Down.
Really?
We're in the audience. So I think Chris Angel's like, he wants to be a rock. Shut the fuck up, dude. I can't even imagine what that sounds like with people listening to me. He does. He looks like Adam Sandler's little
Yeah,
Nicky.
he does.
That's a
Exactly.
somebody said PJ kudos on that.
Okay.
So at the end of the show, after we just paid $300 to go see this dude, you know what he's got the balls to say? Stick around and see my new show. It's much better than this show. It'll blow your mind. You're not even going to believe it. Come see that show, you mother.
What? Oh, so he was. They sucked you in for the show.
I felt like I was at a
Then-
Bamboozled.
yeah. I felt like I was at a what do they call those? Timeshare
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah.
Chris Angel is running a timeshare scheme in Vegas. This dickhead. He brings us in, and he's like, this is how smart he is, but this is how big of a dick he is. He knew that the bullshit he was doing was going to leave us wanting more.
Right. He teased you. With,
And I literally, there was a husband and wife behind us going, "We love you, Chris Angel." He got them. They definitely paid more for the other show. But yeah, if you're going out to Vegas, I recommend don't go to see Chris Angel. Then, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the weather out in Vegas never gets rain, ever.
yeah, it's a desert.
It's Nevada,
All of,
right?
all of a sudden, on our last night, it just starts pouring, and they don't know what to do. It's flat. There's no drainage. It's dry. The water is pouring out of this parking garage. Amy's like, "John, look down. We're on a monorail." The water, it looked, first of all, the rain that was happening outside was us, like on a typical Wednesday night in the summer. You know?
Right. No
Yeah.
We
big
get
deal.
that big downpour. We're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, it's raining. Fill up the pool. It's fine.
The people like this, the people who live in Vegas were like this. Looking up at the sky like, holy shit.
Like when it snows in Florida, and they're like, "Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it was
it's Armageddon."
but the water's flowing out of these out of these parking garages like crazy. It was all over the news. We saw it live, which was pretty cool. Then we were in a casino, and the ceilings are leaking from all the rain.
No.
Like these people had like, you would think that they never knew anything about rain ever at all.
That's
It was
so
crazy.
bad.
Again, so was that the problem with the plane too? That I was asking about? Was it raining when
Apparently,
your plane?
there was a lightning storm going on when we tried to land there.
Okay.
Which we saw tons of lightning. It's fucking hot. First of all, like Carrot Top,
lightning.
Carrot Top makes a joke. Where he's like, "Everybody will tell you, watch out for that dry heat." Dry heat. He's like, "No, motherfucker, it's hot.
Yeah,
it's just hot.
it's hot."
And of course, we go out to the pool on. So we were there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Flew home Friday morning. Wednesday morning, Amy wants to go to the pool. I'm like, "Let's go." So first of all, I should not be by a pool, right? Not until I tighten things up a
Same,
little bit,
dude.
right? So
Same.
I'm like, let's go. But we saw a couple of people who were dressed in Vegas and coming out of the pool that I looked like a dime, right? I got no problem. People aren't even going to notice me with some of the shit that was going on out there, dude. I'm telling you right now. There were a couple of baby hippopotamuses out there floating in that pool that you
So that's a good look for you.
So, no, really, I looked slim compared to some of these people.
I love when that happens.
I know,
yeah.
isn't it good?
Oh,
Great.
It's so satisfying.
Says Hannah, who looks like my pinky. Seriously, speak when spoken to for the rest of the show. I shouldn't talk to you that way, but I
That's our last show, dude. Be nice.
will. She don't even know. We'll just call everybody. She's like, I'm on the show.
Oh,
Okay.
we should
All
have her
right.
zoom in.
No.
Yeah, we're zooming you. You're gonna
I'll
zoom
zoom.
in.
We so we go out to the pool, and I said, Amy, and Amy's always saying, I gotta have color. I need a little color. I'm a pasty white dude.
Yeah.
So I go, we're only gonna be I'm gonna be in and out of the pool. And every time I say that to myself, forgetting that the water's even worse or the sun's even worse in the pool because it reflects off.
Yeah.
The,
It's like
Yeah.
magnifying.
so anyway,
rays.
guess who looks like the red tile behind me, right? But
Did you get burned?
Oh, dude, it was bad news.
It's a good
Bad.
base.
Bad news.
Got a base
So the next
tan.
day, Amy wants to go back out to the pool. I'm like, let's go. She's like, no, dude, you're burnt. You can't go out there. I'm like, no. I'll put the towel over my head and I'll wear my shirt. It doesn't matter because the heat out there is so different. There's no humidity. It just
hot.
fucking cooks you, bro.
You know where
It
else there's
just
no humidity?
cooks
In a
you.
fucking oven. It's just
Right.
hot.
It's
I mean,
just
it's just heat.
hot. And as we're starting to get through the vacation, I realize, and she'll never admit it, but I believe that Amy did this on purpose. I don't think that Vegas just happened. One thing they don't tell you when you're going to Vegas is be prepared to fucking walk everywhere. Be prepared to walk and
I don't wanna
walk.
do
That's
that.
college
And
campus
walk.
life.
I don't
And
want to
walk.
do
A
that.
3-mile walk is short.
So I
No,
believe that I
not
believe
doing that.
Yeah.
No.
There were a couple of times she took the long way places. I know she did it on purpose
Get her steps
to
in.
get me
The
to.
steps in.
Yeah, she's like, this tub of shit. He ain't having no cardiac arrest on my watch. We're gonna get him into shape.
She loves you.
So that's what she says. I believe
Sounds
her.
like
I
it.
believe her.
I believe,
believe
her.
her.
I believe
believe
her.
her.
Nobody loves me like that girl. No, listen, she definitely loves me. I think she just. I'm thinking I got I think I got like button hooked into tons of walking.
Right. So
God
so-
forbid.
you got your
You
10,000
lived though.
steps.
You're a survivor.
Yeah, I did.
In the heat.
I survived.
So no baseball stadium tour? I saw you went to a game.
We
It
went to
was
the Mets game.
The
We went
Mets
to
game. How was that? Good?
The Mets lost, but it was
Oof.
a good game.
All right.
Beautiful place to see a game. So we saw a Yankee game for JoJo's birthday. Now we saw a or Mets game for me.
Nice.
And we might go to more. I love baseball games. I know you guys don't like baseball,
No,
but you should go to baseball games.
Listen, we were just talking about it on that other podcast that you never mention anymore. Baseball Live is great. Like I'll never watch.
Have
it
you
on
been
TV.
to the Yard Goats? Such a beautiful place to see a baseball game.
Great place to see a game. I have not been there, but everybody on the crew has, and Lobie goes there all the time. They
Yeah,
love it.
That's- I saw him there, remember?
They, yeah. They love it. That's right. I forgot about that. They love
And
it there,
if
dude.
there's one thing, number 10 center field for the Yard Goats. His last name is Jameson, so I can't forget that.
Good one.
But yes, you should go see that. Funny story. I can't remember where we were. First of all, Fremont Street is crazy, right? I don't. You guys ever been to Vegas?
No.
No.
All right, good. Shut
No
up.
thanks.
I'll talk.
You carry us.
Fremont Street is just this big, crazy outdoor party with casinos lined up and down the street. You can walk in and out of them, do whatever you want. But in the streets, there's scantily clad women and men with whips and chains and dressed as like sexy Darth Vader
Sick.
or sexy cowboy guy, and you could take pictures with them for $5, $10, whatever. Then you go, there's a stage, there's a band. Then you go another 100 feet. There's a stage and a band. Then there's a stand. Like it's just a big outdoor like festival at all times. It's crazy. It's fun. It was.
I'd
It
be
was.
so
And the ceiling.
overstimulated.
That's a lot of stimulation.
And the sky is nothing but these LED lights. Where it keeps changing everything, and people are zip lining above you, and it's like this whole crazy
Should've
nonsense.
taken Molly.
So
Yeah.
That would have been fun. For
Should
that.
have taken some Molly. It would have been
you're
fucking
telling I
great,
should have
dude.
took drugs?
Yeah, dude.
You're-
Everybody takes
On
drugs.
Fremont
It's fine.
Street?
It's a
That's
family
You're on
show.
Fremont
All right, can you do me a favor?
Not Molly.
Get fuck Chris Angel's face off
Oh
of
yeah.
that computer.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me get rid of that.
Teresa Caputo.
Teresa Caputo.
I talked to your uncle. He still hates you.
Chris Angel was staring into your soul.
Oh my god. Dude, he was literally, he didn't even try to sell it. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna levitate."
That's weak, man.
Nope.
I like David Blaine better anyway. I would have rather seen David
Same. I
Blaine.
love David
Love
Blaine.
David Blaine.
So
guy.
we're on Fremont. I believe it was the night we were on Fremont Street. I don't remember, but one night we were in a casino, or we were walking around. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta drop.
You
I gotta go too. Right?
You gotta go poopy.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to say that anymore. Amy says she hates it when I say I gotta go poo poo or pee pee.
You can't say poo poo.
Nope.
No poo poo.
Nope.
What do you have to
And
say?
you know who I got
Number
it from? I
two?
got it from Dave at work, who all the time, every day, is like, pee pee patrol, pee pee patrol. So I say
Dave's
I got to
a
go
good
poo poo
guy.
or pee pee, and
I
I
like
realize
that.
that's not very like
Right.
men shouldn't say that, so I don't say that anymore. So anyway, I have to go to the men's room. So I go in the men's room. I sit down. I'm doing my business, and there's men are always coming in and out, peeing, whatever.
Hate
oh
that.
damn it, urinating. So you hear a dude come in, and you hear a woman's voice. Are you really not going to give me any more money? You better give me more money.
She came into the bathroom with him.
No, she's yelling it into the bathroom.
through the okay.
Yeah, so
all
but
right.
she's yelling it very.
Still
you can-
weird.
You know how you can just tell somebody's drunk?
Uh-huh.
So she's drunk, and he's like, "I'm not." He's like, "Something. I'm not giving you money, or leave me alone. I'm taking a piss." She yells. She yells. Fine, don't give me money. I'll suck dick. I'll go out there and suck dick for money.
Welcome to Vegas.
I'm waiting for this dude to explode. He's peeing. He goes, "Yeah, okay, sure you will." I was like, we are in Vegas.
Vegas,
We're in
baby.
We are in Vegas. And I wish I could have seen what they look like, because I would have followed those two around all night long.
Oh, that would have been great,
all
dude.
night long.
That would have been amazing.
It would have been. It would have been absolutely crazy. But it's crazy. It's first of all, everything's expensive out there. But they have like $8.99 prime rib just to get you into casinos. We didn't do any of that. We had an $82 steak though, and it was delicious.
Oh, I can imagine, dude. The food I've heard
listen,
is amazing.
we were on our honeymoon. We decided to
Yeah.
splurge and
Fuck
go
it.
all in. It's 8:04. I was going to announce our sponsor, but we haven't been back in months, so we have no sponsors tonight. So tonight's Live at Johnny's sponsored by Live at the Ride at the Dog Park. We are coming live to you from the Ride at the Dog Park studios. Please go to Ride at the Dog Park Facebook, Instagram. Where else?
YouTube.
So
I almost forgot we were on YouTube.
go check out their show. Rumor has it I'm supposed to be a guest sometime in studio so we can break each other's balls, but clearly they don't want people
We're
to
just
watch.
waiting for one of the other guys to get COVID, so we have an open spot. It's not happening.
Nice. Chris Angel is ew. I agree, Joe. I agree.
How much for the BJ?
I just... Well, yeah.
Nickel.
Yeah. Excuse me. I heard
me.
you're looking to make $22.
$22.
Hey, I heard you're in the market for a couple of spins on the roulette wheel. I happen to have some disposable cash. Please. She's probably one of those people who was wheeling around kids in the middle of the night. I just had a thought in my head, and it went away. How are you? So Hannah's leaving us.
Yeah.
Are we done? Am I done with
sad.
Vegas? I got to think if I'm done with Vegas yet. I don't know. We'll go back to
It was a half hour
do
on
whatever.
Vegas. That should be
I
enough.
could do whatever I want. It's my fucking show.
That's true.
Okay.
Anything else on Vegas? Got the weather. The
I would go
gambling.
back. I liked it. I would go back. The thing about gambling, like especially Amy and I, like we're not a couple who you go to the casino with people. Like, hey, let's go to the casino with other couples.
No, you just
No,
When
do
you're
your own
gambling,
thing. Yeah, no.
when you're
Yeah.
gambling,
No.
we just playing the slots.
Do your own thing.
I don't want. How you have like so
Yeah.
funny
Hit that
funny
button.
ass
Yeah,
story.
no.
You guys play your whole life. You play the claw game, right? And no matter stuffed animals, footballs, baseballs,
Oh, yeah.
t-shirts, whatever.
Hannah used to love that shit.
So Amy is a claw machine freak. She loves claw machines. Like she just has to play them. So in Vegas at MGM Grand, as every night when we go to our room, they have this game and they have these plastic balls, and you pick them up and you drop it, and it tells you All it is dollar amounts. Could be, depending on how much you're betting, it could be $20, $400, $800, $1,000, whatever. But Amy has a rule, and I learned it the hard way one time. We were somewhere like fucking Walmart or something, and she's got the claws in, and she got it, and she's halfway up, and I go, "Oh, you got it!" And it dropped. She looked at me very sternly. No, this is a true story. She looked me right in the eyes, and she goes, "John, I love you, but I'm going to tell you something.
Don't
That's fucked up.
don't
that
fucking
you
jinx
jinxed
it, too. You fucking jinx
When I'm
it.
playing the claw game, you don't say a word until you either I've won or it's dropped.
Right.
Otherwise, silence.
No talking.
So for the rest of our time together, I'm very courteous with this. Now we get to this game, but now you're in Las Vegas. And she picks it up. She's winning. She wins $40 like on one. Then she wins $80. Now there's a group because they see somebody's winning. Now there's like 8 or 10 people watching, probably like 12. And they're watching her. And we put in $50. Now we're up to like 250. She's killing it, right? So she ups the ante. So now the balls that you pick up are going to be worth more money.
Yeah.
Well, she picks up, I think, like a $500 ball, and it gets there, and it's up, and she's got. I'm in my head going, "Holy shit, she got it!" Some dude's like, "Oh boy, she got it! She got it!" To her credit, she didn't flip out. She didn't. She kind of eyeballed them, but like I was, and the whole time she whispering, "I wish these fucking people would go away. Do these fucking people know what they're doing to me right now? Do these people know that they're jinxing this whole thing?"
That's the problem, dude.
they
As soon
don't-
as you
yeah.
start doing good, people just like
She's like, "They don't know the rules. They don't
And
know
they
the rules."
fuck you
So
up,
I
man.
came up with an idea for Vegas. If you're a gambler, so you get the cards, you put in the machines, you earn points, you do this, you do that. You should be one of those people who gets a thing that you hold with you, that you put on the machine you're playing that says, "Hi, as much as I would like to engage in conversation with you, I'm very superstitious. Please don't talk to me while I gamble."
right, stay away, like a bubble.
But then if you see drunk people, you know there's gonna be one guy, you don't want to be talked to, huh? You know. So next thing you know, violence is up. So, but it was pretty fucking funny. But she takes her claw game very seriously. So we're going back to school. We get there Friday. Your mom's paying for an apartment for you. How many roommates do you have?
I am rooming with my only 2 friends.
She's honest about it.
So your brother's going?
No, my 2 friends, we have a nice apartment, a dishwasher, central air.
It's fancy.
It's fancy.
It's a fancy place.
So he took work off Fridays and moved me in. He gets unlimited
What do you call a woman
PTO.
with one arm? A dishwasher that's missing parts. But go ahead.
Say that last thing to him again so he knows.
He took off a day to move me in on Friday because he has unlimited PTO time now.
She said it first. I just told her to repeat it.
Nobody cares, bro. Yeah, but he has to work from home. He doesn't get excitement or nothing.
We have fun. What?
Kim and Pete, how do we feel?
They broke up.
How do we feel?
I'll
Are we
give you the
Team Kim or we?
Oh, fuck, I forgot
I'll
about
give you the
that.
10-second scoop. They're not actually broken up, but Khloe Kardashian just had that baby with Tristan Thompson, that shitty baby daddy, and Kim and Pete broke up the same day, so it's just a distraction to divert attention to that instead of Khloe.
Right, so
And
Hannah
she's
thinks
going
it's
through a stress. It's
like
a PR stunt.
PR distraction.
You think those people are that smart?
Yeah.
Dude, I watched the last season on Hulu, and they
Know how to.
understand the press more than we think they do, and
Oh,
they
absolutely.
fucking work the press like a fucking. I'm
No,
telling
it's
you,
insane.
dude.
So do you think that Pete appreciates them reporting in the news that he's got to go to trauma therapy because Kanye's mean to him?
I think
don't
he
think
loves
Pete
the
gives a
attention.
fuck.
I think he doesn't care, and he kind of likes
Any
it.
press is good press, dude. It's Pete
Because
Davidson.
then they're
What else
like,
are they gonna be
oh,
doing?
the poor, he's such a sad boy. Like, oh, poor Pete. Like, why wouldn't anyone? I'm sure he's
I
loving
don't like or dislike Pete Davidson. Like I don't have any.
I don't
I'm
either.
neutral.
I don't have,
I'm neutral.
Yeah,
Totally
I have
yeah.
no stock in him.
Yeah.
But he is not funny. I mean, he has said some funny things. But I once on Netflix or
Yeah,
wherever it was,
no.
I watched his special one time.
He's not funny.
I don't think he's funny either.
He's not
No,
funny
no,
at all.
No, he's not.
He's
just
like that dorky
attractive.
kid in school that would make a joke once in a while, and you'd like.
Right.
He was like affable because he's dorky
Yeah.
and harmless, but
And
Not somebody you wanna
even
hang
in the
out
show,
with.
he tell you himself. His father passed away in 9/11, terribly, tragically.
I did hear that.
So he started telling jokes about that. And Lauren Michaels is SNY, get him in New York. He's a New York kid. It's fun. Get him here. So even he says that was the hook that got him in. And he's made some movies and he's funny and this, that, and the other thing. And I get that he's like some of the characters on SNL, they would show some of the characters and he would play some of those characters well, but he's not like his stand up
It's not funny.
is not that
He tries way too hard to be funny in his stand-up.
But the little singer girl
Ariana Grande.
that he dated, then
Ariana
Kim
Grande.
Kardashian, the dude will be famous for the rest of his life. Plus, he's got the
He's famous by
Tommy Lee
association.
dong issue. So all of a sudden-
Huge dong on that guy.
Did
Yeah.
you? They were. I saw a thing on Fox News. Matter of fact, I saw it. Was it today? My days all blend together. It might have been Friday or today. I was eating lunch and I was on Fox News and went to Fox Business because I'm always looking at something. I know you guys are like Fox. Oh my God. Well, they tell the truth. No, they don't. None of them do.
I don't think they do.
I was reading. It was about Pete Davidson, and Pete Davidson was searched on Twitter. Pete Davidson's penis went for Twitter, and so the people who sponsor him on Twitter or whatever it is that like the they monetize his things. He has made more money off Pete Davidson's penis than he has anything else, and the second most earned money last month on Twitter through the OnlyFans that you're on.
I'm not on that.
A girl, a woman, young girl. I think they said she was 28 years old. She puts stuff on. She never shows her face. She puts stuff on her feet, like mayonnaise or butter or jelly or peanut butter or whatever the person asked for. Milk. She made $200,000 in
Yeah.
the month of July.
Yeah.
You know what they call that? Passive income. Because you're not really working, but you're making a lot of money.
$200,000 in 30 days for putting shit on her feet.
The chick from 90 Days sold fart jars, dude.
First of all,
Nothing should shock you at this point.
Are people really into?
Also, who's Pete Ernsky?
I don't know how it can be possible, but you are even better looking on
Maybe you
camera.
should go on
You know who Pete
OnlyFans.
Erskine is?
Oh.
He's a guy who tells the truth. He's a guy. He's a guy.
This man speaks facts.
He's a guy who sees things properly. Attaboy, Pete.
There you go, Pete.
What's your Venmo?
Go.
I owe him for that one. So seriously, people are into feet though. Feet are gross, dude. Right? I don't know.
Dude,
I've seen my feet. Anybody who would ever be in the world to be attracted to my feet has to be a serial killer.
I am so anti-feet across the board, and I don't get it, but I hear about it so often that it has to be like a prevalent thing. I don't get it, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, fucking strange.
I can't get past it. What are you going to school for again? Horticulture?
History and political science.
Poli-sci.
I'm going for like history of social media. I really just want to get in front of this thing before it becomes old, and I'll be like one of the first ones. So yeah. Actually, I have a MySpace tattoo.
Yep.
How stoned are you right now? Scale from 1 to 10.
No, not bad.
7.
I was going to say 6. I was going to say 6. We're close.
What did you say?
It's my last week of summer. I gotta smoke all my weed.
You can't smoke it at school?
No, I can, but I just like have to do work
She
more
means
than smoke.
she means she's got to smoke all the weed that her mother
Are you-
grew for her in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Next thing you know, somebody's going to break down your door here in Milford, Connecticut.
We're gonna get swatted. Somebody's gonna swat us.
Melissa says Chris is a genius. I'm assuming
She
she's
is.
thinking
Chris-
of the
Kris
mom.
Jenner.
Kris Jenner, yeah.
She's right.
She's smart, man.
That one
She's
dude's
smart,
penis
dude.
made that whole family billionaires. And
You
you
hate
can't
on
tell
her all
me
you
that
want.
woman
That
wasn't
chick is
behind
smart.
that. And honestly, like I go through phases with that. Like, yo, how would you do that to your daughter? But then I thought to myself, listen, your daughter was going to do that shit anyway, and they made billions. Literally, the one daughter, Bruce Jenner. No, oops, sorry,
Caitlyn.
he's Hershey without almonds now. Caitlyn Jenner, the one girl.
Kylie Jenner.
She's married to that rapper dude.
Travis Scott. they're
She's
not
a
married.
billionaire from she's like, you can't put my name on that lip gloss, and she's a billionaire. Done. Like,
Dude, they're like the Nickelback of internet business. Like everybody wants to hate on them.
It's
But it's
amazing.
like they're doing it
it's
correctly.
amazing.
They're making a ton of money.
Bill
Yeah.
Burr, you know who Bill Burr is? You know,
Love
you know
Bill
Bill
Burr.
Burr.
Yes.
Bill
His
Burr
Netflix
just put out
thing
a
is
new thing where he says, you know what's wrong? WNBA, they're all crying that women don't make as much as men. Women don't make as much as men. And so Bill Burr says, don't blame us. Blame yourselves. we're at the games where the men are playing, and we're drunk, and we're buying all their merch, and we're buying all their jerseys, and he goes, how about you, the women? You're all about, supporting women. Why aren't you buying tickets and going to those games?
I don't like that take.
Go to the
like
games.
that Bill
I
Burr
don't like
take?
that take.
Why?
Still like that take.
They're yelling at us. They're
unsettling
yelling,
her.
support, support, support. Why aren't you buying tickets? Go. If you want the reason that LeBron James makes more than the entire WNBA combined is because people are buying the tickets to go see that guy play. The owners of those teams could not pay that money if we didn't go pay $16 for a Miller Lite. They couldn't do it. They could not do it. If everybody decided, let's support the WNBA, and we all went to those games that are now, I don't want to tell you something else in a second, but if we all did that, next thing you know, WNBA tickets would be $45, then $100, and their beers would be $18, and those girls would be making millions of dollars. It's got to be supply and it's got to be demand.
That's
you
right.
have to have something people want to see. You can't just say, I own the WNBA, I own the New York Liberty, and I make $10 million a year off of that team. How am I supposed to pay my players $60 million to keep up with the men? Duh. I can't do it. Right? You can't,
no demand.
You can't spend G's and only make nickels. If Kid Rock has taught us anything, that's straight off of one of his songs.
Cha-ching.
We stay consecutive on our Kid Rock mentions.
We've mentioned him every show.
But you understand that, right?
I guess.
You understand that if a guy owns something, he can't pay those women more money than he's making because then he won't have a team. You understand that, right?
No, I don't agree with that.
Well, he has to have he can't keep
these
the
guys
team if he's not making money.
They don't buy teams so they can be like, I own the New York Liberty.
No, they
And then
need
they
to
can't
make
just
money.
go bankrupt. They can't just siphon money.
So they're money hungry. I don't agree with that.
Hannah.
John.
All right.
It's fine. She's coming of age. She's blossoming into a capitalistic flower. She'll get there.
I'm trying to put this in some shit she can understand.
So if Guy A has a pound of weed.
Time out. Got it.
There we go.
I got it.
I knew it.
The NBA is
That's hockey,
really
right?
good weed.
Okay.
Okay? The WNBA is brown, dried,
Dirt weed.
shaky,
Yeah.
seeds everywhere.
Stems.
No.
Okay? So you have money to spend.
Okay.
And you're like, I got $100 to spend on this weed. You're going to go buy the really good weed, even though you may get less of it. But you can't go buy the shaky brown stuff because it's not going to do anything for you. So, if I want, but if I know that particular guy who has that weed and I want to support him, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to fight through this and I'm going to go and I'm going to keep spending my money. I'm going to keep spending my money. I'm going to keep spending my money. Because the NBA used to be brown shake weed. I saw
No, it did.
I
It
saw a
did.
documentary in the 70s that
Yeah.
the NBA almost died.
Uh-huh.
They almost died. And then shit like Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan. And if the 80s never happens in the NBA, it is not as big as it is now. Those
Nope.
guys did that. The WNBA has very good players. Diana Taurasi,
Lights out, man.
lights out.
Super
Lisa
talent.
Leslie back in the day.
You can't take anything
Lights out.
from his
Sue
athletes.
Bird, she's done now, I know, but I know they've got these girls who can play. Not Brittany Griner, she's on vacation. But
She's got some other stuff to do.
she's otherwise disposed. But they have but the problem is the product, the people who are in charge of the product aren't spicing it up. They're not making it so you want to go there. There was just a guy who saw Bill Burr's thing, and women are like, that's fucked up, you shouldn't say that. He wanted to prove it to them, and he went out, and he had floor seats to WNBA games in big cities, or $1. And he walked up to strangers, and he said to them,
That's hard.
would you like these floor tickets to the
Or
WNBA,
the dollar.
or would you like $1? Every person said the dollar, and one dude's like, I don't want either one, just save them, give them to somebody
That's
else.
what I would say.
That's
So,
that's a testament right
how
there.
the
I
hell
mean,
we talk about the WNBA?
I didn't think you were going to do
Who's
10
Nick
minutes on that.
Ober?
Hannah is so baked, not fried. Nick Ober.
Not fried, baked. Baked Alaska.
And she's and Melissa makes a good point. Yukon women, it's a great product. The 65-year-old people, the people over the age of 60 love in this state love Yukon women's basketball.
Yeah, even if they're not
absolutely
alumni.
Love
It's
it.
a Connecticut
But here's the
institution.
right, but here's the problem with that. People over 65 are on a fixed income. So that's good for them. They're going to stay home. They're going to do this.
Yeah.
If the WNBA really wants to flourish, Jack Nicholson's got to go to those games. P. Diddy got to be in the stands. Jay-Z's got to be in the stands. They got to go. They got to hire Drake as their coach. That dude's at every basketball game in the world. And I couldn't even
Need a
tell you
buzz,
one
man.
Drake song. I like his cakes. Drake's cakes are good.
He's Canadian. Pick someone else.
Well, the Raptors won. But
That's true.
they need to do those things, and that will bring people in. Otherwise, the product just isn't there. I think that, listen, you ever watch girls softball on ESPN?
Yeah, it's killer. Oh, it's exciting.
It's one of the best sports to ever watch
telling
on
you,
ESPN.
it's fucking
ever.
cool.
Hockey on TV is the worst sport in the world to watch. Sorry, Papa Craig.
I like hockey. I like watching
Hockey in person?
It's better than baseball, though.
Hockey in
On
person?
TV. Oh, it's
is
amazing.
better than NFL football in person.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
NFL
100%.
football in person, especially if you get like an end zone seat or this
Bad.
side of it, and next your offense is what's going on over there. Hockey in person
Good.
is probably the second best live sport other than baseball.
And
And I'm a baseball.
what's everybody in the hockey arena waiting for?
a fight?
Fight.
They're waiting for a fight.
Thank you. That's
And-
why they go.
That's why I go.
They're going to be a fight, right?
Well, you got like 10 dudes all racing on ice skates to one different direction as fast as they can. You're like, yo, somebody get fucked up.
Dude, we have
Right? You gotta
we have
watch it.
season tickets to minor league hockey team in Bridgeport.
Mm-hmm.
We're not vested in the team. We're not like, oh my god, they're gonna win this. We just go to see dudes like hitting each other, and I mean,
Which I
that's
just
the
found
draw.
out. My brother's got a hook. Papa Craig's gonna go
Dude,
see
it's
a lot of games.
fun. Dude, it's fun.
I used to go down there when it's the Sound Tigers.
Sound Tigers, yeah, they're the Islanders now.
By the way, completely off gears. Sorry about women's rights. We'll get to it next week when you're not here.
I think she's gonna get over it.
Yeah, they'll be all
It's
right.
fine.
They'll be all right.
Did not something new happen?
Here's the good thing. I would never tell a woman what to do, mainly because she doesn't let me. No, but listen, they've got if you've got the good stuff, you've got to let people know, and the owners have to spend money on it first to get everybody there. They're not doing that, so I blame the women who are not supporting the WNBA should go be buying tickets and going to those games and taking those kids to the games. Because you know how I learned to love the Mets? My father brought me into it. You know, shit. My dad used to love WWF wrestling back in the day. Hulk Hogan versus
Hogan.
Andre the Giant.
Andre.
I got into these things because my father pushed me into it. My brother, my twin brother, you ever want to watch a psychopath watch a football game? Go watch a Redskins game, or the Commanders, or as they are now. Go watch a Redskins game with my brother. He's got the socks, the pants, the underwear, the shoes, the hat, and he talks to the TV like they just robbed his bank account.
That's how I watched 90 Day.
Right. Oh, we could talk about that. I got to finish the tell-all from last night. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Hold on, we'll get there. Oh, no, we'll get there. Don't ruin it for me. I'll tell you where I got up to.
Okay.
What time is it? We got. Oh my God, it's 8:25. We're gonna go a little long tonight. Maybe like 8:35. Calm down, old man. You work from home now.
8:35 hard cutoff,
Yeah.
dude.
I gotta commute. I gotta get up from the
I have
bed
a
to the
soda in
coffee.
the
I already,
freezer.
I already have my work clothes on.
What was I just gonna? What was I just gonna
90
say?
Day.
NBA, WNBA, women's rights.
Oh no! So I got into it from my father.
Oh yeah, yes,
If
of course.
we want to support the NBA, WNBA, let's start taking our kid, ingrain it into them now. Make a kid a New York Liberty fan. Make a kid a Seattle Sparks fan. Make a kid an LA Sparks fan. Or I think I just named the same team twice, but whatever they are.
No, let's get kids in the theater.
No,
What's wrong with
you?
you?
know what the problem is, dude? All the ladies would rather just go on social media and bitch at us for not supporting it, as opposed to
my
putting the
take
effort
is
in.
that no one will go watch the WNBA because guys are the majority sports fans, and guys like going to watch sweaty guys because it's all adrenaline, but they don't want to go watch the girls because that's not someone who's conventionally attractive because they're muscly, tall girls.
Oh, so you think they're off put by the
Yeah.
athletic
Why
female?
would they go watch girls? They're fucking 6 feet tall and ripped.
Okay, first of all,
That's their right. Even
I'm
going
going
to
to cancel her argument right now.
That's a good
Let me give
argument.
it. You watch 90 Day. You see some of the women who are getting laid out there, okay?
I don't understand how. It
So-
makes me feel sad.
So don't tell me
Makes me
men.
feel
Listen, men are men. Men
Men are never going to change. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying that's why. I don't agree with it.
Did you ever watch a show called Love
Could be.
After Lockup? Or Life After
Yes,
Lockup?
I used to watch it when I was in like middle school.
Yeah, I haven't.
You
but I remember
watch that.
watching it.
Watch a season of that show and then tell me people don't think WNBA stars are sexy, because WNBA stars are dimes compared to some of the people on that show.
Well, no, but I mean, like, if I had the choice, like, I'd rather go watch a men's basketball team because they're guys.
Right. But
And like a guy wouldn't go watch the girls because they think they're ugly, so they'll go watch their bros.
so you're saying we just won't go there because we don't want to bang WNBA players?
yeah.
But we're going to see the Knicks because we want. Are you telling me I want to bang the Knicks? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing to keep in mind is that WNBA, like women's college basketball, it's a more competitive sport. I mean, NBA games, those guys they're making baskets every time they go down the court. It's just a matter of who's missing more.
Correct. Well,
The
listen,
women's game is more exciting
This is
because
really boring.
college basketball. College basketball.
bored.
All right, we'll end it on this. I don't care. It's not live with Hippie. It's live with Johnny. College basketball, both men's and women's,
Yes.
is 10 times more exciting
Absolutely.
than NBA basketball to me
100%.
any day, all day, every day. We're
NBA's
done with it now.
unwatchable.
We'll get
Dude.
past it.
All right, go
Where
on.
were we, though? We were going to say something.
Oh,
90
60 days
day.
in. Also,
How far did you
great
get
show.
on the tell-all? Because I've watched it twice already now.
Well, so I got as far. I don't even remember because I was kind of falling asleep. But I know there's a couple of pregnant people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I know Jabri, the dude Jabri, is
Yeah.
about to start some fights
With the Boston guy.
with the boss. Yeah, it's going to
So
get.
you didn't see the Boston guy come out because that was near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see?
His brother John.
Yes.
John, Patrick's brother.
I haven't
yeah.
seen that yet.
Okay, good.
Don't ruin that.
No,
for
no,
me.
no, no,
It gets crazy, right?
But you saw the.
Do we
who's
like?
the-
I don't like Jabri. I
No.
can't.
No,
Fuck
we
that,
fucking
dude.
hate
I
him.
can't-
Fuck
we
Jabri.
hate him.
Mom, look at me now.
Hard.
I'm on the internet talking about 90 Day Fiance.
Tom,
What has
wrong
my
with you?
wife done to me?
You are such an asshole.
You are you're right.
You're
right.
You're right, Linda.
You're right,
You're
Mom.
right.
You're right. I want to go. Aim fired up. We'll be home to finish that off. She got me watching Love After Lockup. I watch a lot of things that I never watched as a single man for all those years. Now I married up. I'm watching Pimple Poppers. I'm watching 90
Dude,
Days.
it's good stuff, man.
You ever watch this Finding a Sister Wife nonsense?
Oh my,
Seeking Sister Wives?
What?
Seeking Sister Wife.
Yes.
dude.
No, that's different from
Oh, we were watching just Sister Wives.
Sister Wives.
Right, different.
The
I couldn't do it
original.
with that dude. That fuck
That
that.
dude-
guy.
He's
that guy's
weird.
fucking
He's
weird,
weird.
dude.
He
He's
is
weird.
the biggest narcissist.
Well, I
selfish.
studied Mormons
so-
in school, so I wanted to really watch it and just analyze him. And he's
You're paying for
weird.
her to go to college to study Mormons.
Dude, I mean, I'm going.
it's interesting stuff.
The only reason I was going to go to Salt Lake
What do you do with that?
was to bring
What do you
her
do
to
with
meet
that?
Mormons.
Anthropology. Like Mormonism was
The
like
whole Mormon vibe
I'm not
is
gonna fucking get
fascinating.
into it. Fucking, you don't fucking. You don't appreciate
We don't need
it.
to be
You
here
don't
for another
fucking-
hour.
Next week, I've been sending you tons and tons of news stories that we got to talk about.
Yeah, I
Funny-
have them up, but we can
funny
hold them
stuff.
for next week.
I think it's 8:29. You're gonna about turn into a pumpkin at some point. Hannah, it's been a pleasure having you here this summer. You did absolutely nothing to help me further our goals, but it was fun to have you here live. And if I have any piece of advice for you, it's to stay in school, get those good grades, and go get your Mormon degree.
I shall.
And we
Stay
love you, and
sweet.
we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
And stay safe out there. The world's a crazy, fucked up place.
Of course.
So, school home, school home. You understand?
Understood.
No bars, no,
No.
you know, up in the north. I know they probably got like pop bars. You go and hang out and smoke weed and hang out and talk to strangers.
Well, the good bar just burned down.
I know.
Cobblestone.
Stay off the Tinder and Bumble.
Oh, I would never.
Bum.
Oh, I would never.
You don't want to get snatched up.
Oh, no. I'm getting my gun permit so I don't get snatched.
Yeah.
Oh my Christ!
I raised her, dude. She's all right. She'll be fine. She's gonna be packing it.
Everybody up
Brady.
north, stay the fuck in your house. Oh my God! Is that a gun? Okay.
Yeah, he's got a gun.
Out of control. We got some exciting stuff coming up. I can't talk about it yet, but we've got a major stuff going on. Remember the girls who were on the Room 113?
Room 113. Love
So the young lady who played the organ, she's down south.
that. Nashville.
Yep.
Going to school.
She's down
I
south.
remember.
But Jordan, the lead singer, is
Jordan,
still in
yes.
town, and I think I want to have her back on as a solo act. We were talking to her about that, so we'll see about that.
Plays guitar, right? That would be
She
cool.
plays
She could do
Freebird.
her a guitar and Freebird would
I don't
be
give a shit.
dope.
As long as she comes in here and sings Don Henley again, I don't really
Yeah,
give a shit.
good point.
So we might have to help promote her if she's in town doing that. I got another artist that we're not going to talk about. And now that the summer is slowed down, the wedding's over, the honeymoon's over, baseball's over, I'm sure there's 1,000 things I wanted to talk about tonight, but didn't. There's some things on my phone, but we'll save it for next week.
Next week's fine.
We'll go. Now we're going to be on a more steady schedule. We're going to be back, seeing everybody every week, and got some exciting stuff. And we're almost a full year back, and we'll see if we can't continue the traction. Hannah's going to take a couple of these stickers up north. She's going to put them up at the school.
I put one at the Starbucks drive-thru in
It's still
town,
there.
and it's still there.
I
I put
just
it there
saw
like
it
a year
yesterday.
ago.
That is
Like
awesome.
where you pay, I stuck it under the window. It's been there for like a year.
That is awesome.
I saw it like a month ago.
You got to really
Good
learn how to
promo.
not talk about crimes on the internet live.
It's not a crime.
It's right next to the weed my mom grows.
Promote it up there. Get the word
Of course.
spread. We're going to do. We're going to have fun. We're going to really get this thing rolling. Again, we had a great last winter and spring, and we got a lot of traction, man. We were killing it.
Yeah, that was just us getting warmed up.
Our summer
We're in our
hiatus
groove
is. I got a few other ideas of things we want to do, and I know I keep saying that, but big year for me, right?
Yeah.
Married
Got
now.
married,
Married life.
Married.
Married
right?
man.
We got a lot of baseball.
Maybe
working
a
it-
kid.
Maybe a kid working at Tools Plus still.
My
We'll get
son's
you.
a sailor. He's a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, we'll get to it. Hannah, thank you very much for spending the summer with us.
Thanks for having me.
We will call you from time to time, and hopefully you're super baked when we get you on the phone and you're like,
Probably worse than I am now. if I'm
hey,
up
how
there.
did you guys get in here?
What are you doing in my
Yeah.
dorm?
Hey, my phone is asking me questions.
I love his in a stoned voice. It's my favorite. Oh, that's funny.
Caught myself in this whole conversation, but we'll talk about it next week. Been a while. Reach out to the ones who aren't reaching out. Ask somebody how they're doing. They're the three most important words in English language. I've been working on being nicer myself. I've learned that sometimes I just am a dick for no reason. I was a dick to somebody in a parking lot, and I realized,
Oh.
probably shouldn't do that. But I like to make fun of people, and sometimes it comes out the wrong way. But anyway, after you're done watching us, text the one person you haven't spoken to in a while. Ask them, how are you? Anybody can use it. You might be able to use it. Maybe you reach out. If you're not reaching out, you need to reach out. Reach out. Bright eyes, I'm coming home. Anna, good luck. See y'all next week.
Thank you.
Love yous.